それでは、マダニアスさんのコメントを代読させていただきます。最初はシュリバスタ
Let
バさんへ
me
のコメント
read
です。
the comment from
These
dear
arguments
Lina.
deeply resonate with key themes in environmental epidemiology, particularly the connectedness between human health and the environment, and the systemic risks we face in the Anthropocene. Here are my thoughts on the relevance of these ideas and their implications for public health. The Anthropocene is a powerful reminder of how human-driven changes, such as climate change, create cascading risks to health. Dr. Srivastava's identification of existential risks as interconnected and systemic aligns closely with the needs to address syndemics, multiple interacting epidemics, and the broader health consequences of environmental degradation. His idea of exploring hidden opportunities beneath these visible crises underscores the importance of preventative strategies and systemic interventions. In this context, the concepts of regenesis and eco-civilization offer essential framework for envisioning a future where health systems and societies function in harmony with nature. Environmental epidemiology provides the data-driven insights necessary to guide these transformative changes. Dr. Compel mentioned the systems thinking in his comment. The use of systems thinking in environmental epidemiology is crucial for understanding complex health challenges caused by environmental changes. This approach helps us see how factors like climate, pollution, and socioeconomic disparities interest to influence health. However, as highlighted by Dr. Kumpel, systems thinking can sometimes overemphasize predictability and control, reflecting a belief in human domination over nature. Acknowledging the inherent uncertainty in the environmental systems is vital. Rather than trying to eliminate uncertainty, we should adopt adaptive, flexible strategies that work with natural processes. This perspective aligns with the call to recognize the limits of human agency and to embrace a more integrated view where humanity and nature are inseparable. These arguments reinforce the needs for transdisciplinary collaboration and a holistic approach to tackling the health impacts of environmental change. As an environmental epidemiologist, I believe that data-driven research coupled with understanding of interconnected systems and philosophical reflection on our place in nature is essential to creating a healthier, more sustainable future. And her question is, you emphasize the need for transdisciplinary approach. Given that collaboration among experts from multiple disciplines is already challenging, a transdisciplinary approach which requires deeper integration of knowledge, methods, and insights is even more complex. How can professionals in public health, environmental science, and social sciences work together effectively to implement the vision of planetary peace? Are there successful examples of transdisciplinary collaboration that have addressed similar challenges? Additionally, what obstacles do you see in achieving this level of integration, and how might they be overcome? 以上がシュリバスタバさんへのコメント
That's
と
all
質
for
問で
the
した。
comments and questions for the
続
Professor
いて、白瀬
Srivastava.
さんへのコメントを読み上げ
Now
させ
let
てい
me
ただ
read
き
out
ま
for
す。
the comments for the Dr.
Dr.
Shirahase.
Shirahase's presentation highlights the persistent challenges in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, particularly concerning gender and age inequalities. These challenges are further exacerbated by the impact of climate change, which increase the vulnerability of women and elderly to climate-related health risks. While the inclusion of gender equality SDG 5 in the SDGs is a significant milestone, progress has been inconsistent due to regional and cultural variations that complicate effective measurement and policy implementation. Women and the elderly remain disproportionately disadvantaged in areas like health, education, and economic opportunities, perpetuating cycles of poverty and social exclusion. Dr. Shirase emphasized the need to address the gender generation nexus through context-specific solutions to build more inclusive and sustainable societies. As Dr. Compel rightly noted, true gender equality involves not just economic participation, but also equal rights to land, fair treatment at home, and strong community support systems. In many regions, public health interventions designed to address the impacts of climate change fail to include women despite their crucial role in managing household well-being. Women are often excluded from climate education and adaptation programs due to cultural and societal norms, even though they are responsible for caring for children and the elderly. This exclusion limits their ability to respond effectively to climate risks like heat waves, floods, and food insecurity, which can lead to preventional health crises within households. Furthermore, climate-induced migration increases risk to women's sexual and reproductive health. Displacement due to climate disasters can result in unsafe living conditions where women are vulnerable to sexual violence, poor hygiene, and inadequate access to healthcare services. Research underscores that achieving SDG 5 gender equality requires integrating women into climate education and public health strategies, ensuring that they have the knowledge and resources to protect themselves and their families. Inclusive policies that recognize gender-specific vulnerabilities can also advance SDG 3, good health and well-being, and SDG 13, climate action, by creating more resilient and prepared communities. そしてリナ先生からの、質問ですけれども、
This is a question.
What roles do you envision for women and older adults in designing interventions that address both environmental and health crises? How could their involvement influence policy and reshape development goals to be more effective and inclusive? 失礼いたしました。以上が、ダニアズさんか
That
らの
was
コメン
the,
トと質
the
問です。
question and the comment from the Miss Mada, Lina.